Good morning, guys, from the city of Imliu. It is located in 1,700 meters above sea level, and we are slowly starting our trek towards Toubkal peak. This is our guide in front of us. This is the group that we have. So we will start the climb in a bit. In around 2 hours it is expected to reach some medium point where we will have a lunch. So I will show you the most interesting places along the road. You can see the high peaks in the distance. One of it is the Toubkal peak, which we will climb. We are now in the river valley and we are gradually ascending. Here is how the countryside looks. Very beautiful. This place where we are currently trekking is in fact a riverbed. During the rainy season, this, or at least most part of it, most probably becomes a river. But now we are in the dry season, so there is a very low amount of water. There is some, you can see in the distance, but generally it is mostly dry. This is how they transport luggage to and from the mountain. And this is the beginning of the national park, the boundary.
Doing the combo. Oh, okay, no, I thought you were smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, we are wondering about these moons.
Here is the beginning of the trek. This hut, which I will show you in a bit, is the place where they are checking the passports of people who are coming. And after that, here is the hut, they give you permission to continue further and start the trek towards the peak. This is a place where you can have a stop for a few minutes and buy some water, snacks if you need. I'm not sure how far we are from the place where we will have a lunch break, but yeah, we will see. You can see the river down, and here is the trek itself. We are gradually continuing the climb.
Oh, this is a baby sheep.
This place here is called Sidi Sharmaush, and it is approximately in the middle of the road between Imliu and the refuge where we will stay for the night. We will have a lunch here, and after that we will have approximately maybe 2.5 to 3 hours walk. It took us 2 hours to reach this place, so yeah, we can say that it is approximately in the middle of the road. The river is very beautiful here, and here is the next part of the trek, which we are gonna start after lunch. This is how the trail looks after Sidi Sharmaush. It is climbing gradually, but we are still close to the river. This is how the river valley looks, and this is the trek. Right now we are on a bit level part of it. There was a climb till now. We have maybe around hour and a half, something like that, till the refuge. So let's see what else we will have during this trek. We almost reached the refuge. You can see it in the distance. Maybe in 5 minutes we will be there. In fact, the buildings look pretty massive, so I think we will have good enough conditions inside. Let's get there and I will show this to you. As you see, there are even some tents. And we will also have a dinner here. Unfortunately, we won't be able to get any beer or alcohol because it is haram or forbidden in their religion. But anyway, we are not here for that, so far it is looking good. Here is how the refuge looks from the outside. Refuge du Toubkal, Le Mouflon, or I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. And here you have some information with phones and so on. If you want to come here, you know how to contact the refuge if you are organizing this yourself. So let's see what the organization is, and I will also show you the inside. This is how the dormitory looks. They are just simple beds. There are more on the top. And currently there is no power. Let's see if any will come later. Good morning, guys. It is around 3:15 a.m. in the morning, and this is the central part where eating occurs: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and so on. It is really early. I have not slept too well because you are sleeping with around 15 other people in the same room. Almost constantly someone is getting in, getting out, or snoring or so on, but it is what it is. So now we will have a breakfast, and at around 4 a.m. we should start our ascent to the peak. I will not be able to shoot too much during the ascent because it is still dark outside, but when we reach the summit and when the sun rises, I will continue from there. Well, guys, after 3 hours of climbing, steep climbing I should say, we finally reached the peak. Here is the peak of Mount Toubkal. It is called Toubkal also. It is a little bit less than 4,200 meters. Now I can't tell you the exact height because I am a little bit freezed, tired and so on. But I'm just gonna show you this beautiful view. As you can see, there are a lot of tourists here. Many groups started the ascent together with us around 4 a.m. in the morning, some even earlier. Here there is a serious wind, it is freezing cold, but the view is simply amazing. The sun is about to rise, and in fact it is rising right now. I hope that you see it in the distance. And the mountains are simply incredibly beautiful. So in a few minutes we will start the descent because we can't stay at this cold for too long. And on the road back I will also show you the places that we climbed. It is steep, I won't lie to you, but it is definitely doable if you are in a good physical shape. It should not be a problem for you. Okay guys, that's it for now. This is the final section of the ascent and the first to descend. As you can see, it is not too steep, but you should still be careful because some rocks are falling, and it is generally a little bit slippery. Here we have some very beautiful view towards the mountain and the peak with the sun.
Ascent.
Here we start the next section of the trail. As you can see, the right one, which we will follow, goes down, and it will slowly get us back to the hut, where we will have a lunch, and after that, after short break, we will continue further down to Imliu.
And now? And now?
Oho.
Oh,
No.
This is what we climbed up a few hours ago. We just stopped for a quick break, and here we will continue our descent towards the hut. Let me show you how beautiful it is now with the sun. Nothing in common with the darkness in which we climbed. This section is relatively steep for climb, so I want to show it to you. It didn't look so steep when we climbed because it was dark, but now you can see how quickly you are changing the elevation here. So guys, you can see the hut down below us. We are closing in on it. Maybe around 30 minutes and we will reach it. Just look at that beauty. So guys, we are slowly going back to Imliu village, and today we have a very beautiful sunny weather. So I'm showing you a bit different view than the one yesterday when it was cloudy. By the way, it was a very good trek. I'm happy that we did it. There weren't serious problems. It was just very cold at the top due to the wind, but everything is fine when it ends fine. And with this I'm gonna finish this video. Now we have to catch a flight tonight to get back to Sofia and so on, things that are not so interesting. And in a few days I will be in a big European city, former capital of an empire, so stay tuned for the next episodes.